Who can't tell the difference?
People that eat Beyond Meat.
Beyond Meat?
Yeah. Do you know
Yeah.
what that is?
No, I've heard of it. I do know what it is. I haven't had it. Yes, I know what it is. Haven't had it. I hear it's amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna love it.
Does it taste... What if I had a burger 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, if you had like a real one and then Beyond Meat,
Yeah.
you'd tell the difference.
Okay.
I think smart people can tell the difference.
But it tastes good, right?
But like the demographic of Carl's Jr. can't taste the difference.
Yeah.
They sell it Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been to Carl's Jr. more times than I've had in my whole life.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
it's so good.
Don't they have another?
Del Taco also does
Yeah, I was
it.
gonna say Del Taco just started doing a Beyond the Meat.
Oh, are they doing it for like their taco meat too?
I heard Little
Smart as
Caesars is
fuck.
gonna do like the Impossible Pizza.
What is the Impossible Pizza?
Isn't that what? Yeah, because the one at Carl's Jr. is called the Impossible Burger.
Oh, okay.
So I just.
But then, like, so it's just about the meat? We don't care about the cheese or anything?
Well, the goal is to eventually get to the cheese, I think.
Let's get to the cheese now. Let's start with
Yeah,
the
but
cheese.
the cheese, like you can. There's a big difference between. Well, all I've had is soy cheese, and there's a big difference between soy cheese and regular cheese.
Yeah. I had, we ate at this, like, vegan place in San Diego a bunch. And I had nachos one day. And the nachos were like, they had like cauliflower cheese.
Yeah.
It was not cheese. It was not, I don't even, like, it was not even like a good substitute for like.
They have like cauliflower like wings.
I've heard like the cauliflower buffalo things. It's pretty good, but I'm usually okay with stuff as long as we're like, let's not pretend like this is something else. Let's just call this what it is, a meat substitute or whatever, and then that's fine. It has its own flavors. It's a different thing, but
Dude, isn't
don't
that
try to
like-
fucking
so
sell me a steak.
I feel like they were coming up with the Beyond Meat when they all got busted with like the pink slime scandal.
Yeah.
Remember that, where they were like taking the juices from like meat processing.
Yeah, from,
and
like,
they were fucking
McDonald's
like
or some
compressing it like it was a Pringle.
Yeah.
By the way, fun fact: Pringles, yeah, don't eat them. Not good. They
Why?
take all the shitty.
This is
I
not a
haven't
fun
had
fact.
Pringles in like 50
They
years.
take all the shitty parts of the potatoes that are all like left down at the
Yeah.
bottom, and then they just smush them.
Oh, like chicken nuggets.
Yeah, it's
You know
all
what? You know what that
Like
is,
that.
Bill?
It's pressed together.
It's resourceful, okay?
It's gross. It's gross.
Yeah, that
It's
is.
fucking gross.
Why is it
There's a
gross?
reason you look the way you do, okay? You're
How
fucking-
dare you? I
you're
look
disgusting
fantastic
as
right
shit.
now.
I mean, he has been. He's definitely gone down. He's heading back down. He's trying not to pull another bet out of the bet bucket.
do you
What
want to
bet?
know?
What was the
do you
last
want to know
bet?
what I weighed yesterday?
500 pounds.
Okay.
No,
right.
don't. Because guess what? Guess who doesn't weigh himself at all and doesn't care? Me.
Well, listen.
I
I'm
don't weigh
still
my-
gonna beat you.
I don't weigh
because now
myself
that I
either.
know that you're gaming, I'll game you.
I'm gaining?
Game.
Gaming?
Yeah, you're getting game. Like, I got something for you, buddy.
Okay.
I got something for you.
I hope that's that fat dick in your pants.
Yeah,
I
it
hope that's
is.
what you're talking
It
about.
is actually. Justin Tietjen. here.
Speaking of fat dick in his
Speaking of
pants,
fat dicks,
Mr. Justin
Captain
Tietjen.
Pound
Oh.
him fucking
Oh, my
self is
You
here.
guys, it's such a blessing to be in
Oh, gee.
here.
I mean, usually when people say things are a blessing, they say with a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah.
But hey, we appreciate.
You
that
know what?
love
That's
us.
the most I
I
ever
don't
hear
get
Justin.
enthusiastic at all.
Oh, okay. Well then, fine.
Like, I don't.
I'll go
No,
fuck
he doesn't.
myself
He
then.
doesn't do. He doesn't do that emotion.
No, that's fine. Listen, can I not razz our guests? Can
I mean,
not
you can
show
give him a
him?
razz. You can
can
give
I
him a
not
couple
show
razzes.
him love
Just a couple.
through-
Only a couple.
through my tongue lashings?
Ooh.
I mean,
tongue lashing is
that
like.
doesn't sound good.
That sounds like you're,
Sounds great
you're
to me.
sexually harassing him,
With my tongue, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
but not in like a verbal way.
no, yeah, using my tongue.
Yeah, for lashes.
Yeah. Talking about licking buttholes. Am I wrong? Did you guys miss that somehow? I thought I was leaving it pretty clearly out there.
I'm just letting you guys fucking weird it out.
That's
I'm
that's
not-
how
There's a-
we do.
there's a
That's
lot
how
of-
we start the podcast.
There's a
is
lot
with
of gay energy
weirdness.
in here today. Okay, I don't know what
then
it
we
is.
Then we get into the realness, and then we get back to the weirdness.
We're supposed to get real? I didn't agree to this.
We'll get real.
Oh.
It'll get real.
What are we gonna get real
Eventually,
about?
I don't know. It just eventually always gets real about something.
Let's skip that part.
Do you wanna
And
skip it
let's-
today?
And let's just be jackasses the whole time.
All right.
How about that? That sounds like fun. Justin, what do you think?
Wait.
You want to jackass it up?
You want to
Okay.
Get a little
sure.
assy, a
You
little
wanna be a
jacky?
jackass? Jackasses today,
let's jack that.
or do we
All right,
want to talk
you-
about?
But you
what?
have to be Steve-O for jackassing it today.
Oh, jeez.
I can't be.
This is how you ruin things every single
not
time.
ruining
I gotta be
something.
Wee Man.
No, I'm Wee Man, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Like, yeah, you have like a muscular wasting disease, but I'm still short, motherfucker.
Yeah.
still got
I
height.
get to be Ryan Dunn so
That's
that I can
true.
be dead and not have to be here. How about that?
Gladly.
Thank you.
Gladly.
Thank you.
Gladly. We're not. You got to wrap your own Honda CRV around a tree, though. We're not fucking.
That's fine.
We don't
I'll-
have Lamborghini money.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Shit, I think it was a Porsche.
It was a Porsche.
It was a Porsche. Yeah. Rest in peace, Ryan Dunn.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh fuck, dude, I'm sad now. That sucks. I totally forgot.
Dude,
Oh.
honest, I rewatched. There was the roast of Charlie Sheen. I didn't rewatch
Carly Sheen?
Charlie
Charlie Sheen.
Oh,
Charlie Sheen.
it sounded like you said
Who the fuck
Carly
is-
Sheen.
Sorry,
Who
I
is
have-
Carly
I
Sheen?
was like, who the fuck is this Carly
Sorry,
Sheen?
I'm sorry.
Who's this piece of
Fucking
shit
apologize.
Carly Sheen?
I've apologized 3 times.
I'm gonna say Carly Sheen again.
All right.
Carly Sheen.
That's fine. I was rewatching the roast of Carly Sheen.
He did it again. You say it 17 times and he'll repeat it again.
I did that on purpose.
No, you didn't.
I did. How dare you? Anyway, and Schumer had this joke when she was roasting the dais on Steve-O.
Yeah.
And it was like, I wish you had died instead of Ryan Dunn.
Uh-huh.
That was the punchline. I was just like, oh my God. Like, how about you fucking die, Amy Schumer? You know all the work he's done for
Listen.
SeaWorld.
Let's not attack Amy Schumer right now.
Why?
Life. Yeah,
Why?
fuck Amy Schumer.
Listen. All lives matter, okay?
Oh
That's
my
what I'm
God,
trying to say.
Amy Schumer's life
You
does not matter.
fucking, you fat piece of shit. Stop standing up for people. Stand up to yourself and food and stop being fucking fat.
Those of you that didn't
Appropriate.
hear that, Tietjen said, stand up for yourself and stop being fucking fat.
That happened. That happened. I don't know. How
I
feel
got
about it.
quiet because I started saying something and then I realized it was kind of sounding stupid.
Oh, you can
So-
sound.
Oh, go sound stupid.
go ahead
No,
and sound
go ahead.
stupid, buddy.
That's all this podcast
I need,
is.
I need
is
someone
a whole lot of
else. I
sounding
need someone
stupid.
else with me. Like
You got
sound
him.
stupid?
He's got it. No, he's got a Juris Doctorate. He's not stupid.
Oh, so you
That
actually
sounds stupid.
you actually got checked out.
Yeah. no,
Okay.
I'm stupid. Yeah. It's like, it's genetic.
Oh,
You
okay.
know?
It's not genetic. You have 2 very smart parents.
Well, I mean,
and a very smart brother too. Your brother's a delight.
He is.
I don't know where you came from. Like honestly, I feel like you got left on the doorstep of this like
No.
really nice family.
here's the shit part. It's like I look exactly like my mom, so
Yeah.
I might be like a milkman baby.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
wasn't a product of their seed.
Ah,
like,
yeah.
I'm just like my dad was actually just some guinea fuck who
Mm.
like came by and he was like, hey, and my mom was like guinea too.
She
and
just
goes,
she
hey.
just couldn't say no.
Yeah.
I
You
get
know, I thought your hair was just as long as Eric Subcheck's hair, but then I realized that he's a lot taller.
Dude, Subcheck
like-
has so much hair.
Yeah,
I wish I
so-
had Subcheck's hair. It's
Dude,
glorious.
it's past his fucking shoulders. Insane.
Subcheck's got best hair in Phoenix comedy. Like not
I'm gonna say the best hair.
Best hair.
Not just the comedy.
No.
scene, everywhere.
I don't know about that because
No,
I
I
know,
know,
the
I was
amount
just-
of dry shampoo that he uses a week. You fucking bitch, Subcheck. Wash your goddamn hair.
Why would you just go? Why are we calling people out?
It's
Why are
fine.
you attacking people?
Because
I was just
Tietjen's
compar-
on attack.
I was
mode,
comparing
so am I.
the hairs. That's all I was doing.
yeah, no, I'm talking to him. You were
Yeah, I
fine.
know he's being fat
This
fuck
guy,
right now. I
this
mean,
guy
come on.
takes
Hey,
it over a
hey,
lot.
hey.
Yeah, I should.
He's the fat fucker. Here. He's the fat fucker. Okay, I'm not. There's no fat fucker right here.
I'm not that fat right now. Okay,
You're pretty fucking fat.
I just want to tell you that comparatively, as like how fat I was like 5 months ago, I'm not that fat right now.
Actually,
so
when did we do that last episode with James? You're pretty fat at that episode. Too.
March, I was, and I did get fatter. I did get fatter for the next 2 weeks.
That was such a genuine laugh. I peed a little bit. Like,
Good.
You know how happy it made me to see you. We're doing a weight loss competition with James Owen Shite.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you should like reach out to Bert Kreischer, and just see where you two compare.
In levels of shitness?
As far as how fat we are?
Tom Segura did like a competition.
Yeah.
And they did this whole thing about Bert is fat, Tom is fat.
Right.
And they got their fans in on it, and they like started internet shaming them and fat shaming them and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. You should get in on that.
Honestly, like, best weight loss plan I've ever been on is getting fat shamed. Like,
yeah, it's the best.
Dude.
That's all like Tom and Christina talk about is they're like, it's fucking good that random strangers tell you that you're fat as fuck.
Yeah, like
because
it makes me want to lose weight and not be fat as fuck anymore.
I mean,
everybody's just all body positive and fucking, hey, it's okay to be you. Then I'm just like, okay, well then I'm gonna keep fucking shoveling McDonald's in my face. It's okay to be me.
Yeah.
But if someone's like, dude, you're fucking gross, then I'm like, all right, maybe I should change something.
It's okay to be you, Bill.
I hate when people
are trying to get me to pull a head out of that heinous bucket.
Listen. Don't listen to Justin. Okay.
I hate when
Tietjen's onto something here.
He's not on anything.
Oh, what are you talking about?
He's
I'm a
on
fucking genius.
See?
Yeah, it's debatable.
Yeah, no. It's it's happening.
Okay.
I hate it when people say like, I'm trying my best. Well, get a fucking better person. Like your best sucks.
Your best's real bad.
That's
you guys are real negative.
The
today.
worst.
I love that he might be the new co-host of Meat Sweats.
Fine, listen. You can take over. Like, take over this negative vibe.
I'm positive. I want you to be a better person.
I am a better person.
But your best isn't good enough. Get better. See what I mean?
I love it.
That's not helpful. That's
what
not
my
supportive.
favorite thing is this is his outlook, and he takes care of people with autism.
Well, I mean, disability.
He's all sitting there telling a guy with Down syndrome, like, your best's not good enough, Timmy. Do better.
Yeah, do they respond well to that?
I don't say that to them.
Oh, okay. You say this for your friends.
All right.
Yeah, there's no negative reinforcement where I work, and it pisses the fuck out of me. Because there needs to be negative reinforcement.
So you're saying, like, if you took control, if all of a sudden it was your operation.
If
Scoot
it was
in a little bit so you're in frame of the camera there.
If it was my
pull in a little bit.
operation, like, we have to, like, this is my thing. My thing is, like, we need to because we're all about, like, job training and stuff like that.
Right.
And, like, some people slack off and shit, and they know they can get away with it, I feel like. And so I would fake fire people.
Yeah.
I would fire them, and then in a week be like, you know what? We thought about it. We need you. Come back on.
Well, it's just like, I don't. Does your place have a day program of any kind? Like,
not really.
Not really. Not like some place where. Will you stop fucking with that? Stop touching it. So where I worked, I mean, honestly, like I worked in the same field. I took care of people with special needs, and we had like a 3-tiered program, kind of like at the base of it, and then there was like a specialized autism program.
Yeah.
But one of them was a day program where you had your most severely afflicted participants, right? Then you had a work center, and we had contracts with Cox Communications, and they would like clean and reset like boxes for them.
Yeah.
And then we also had a contract with like this pet green, or these pet greens, I think they were. There was like fucking wheatgrass for dogs or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, and so that was the second tier. Then the third tier, we had people in enclaves in the community, right?
Yep.
And honestly, though, like it would have been so beneficial to be able to take someone and say, you're fired from here, and you're going back to the day program, or you're fired from here, you're going back to the work center.
Right.
and then and just have it as like just to show consequence.
Yeah.
Like it just because you're right. You don't. It's too much positive reinforcement. And sometimes that's still fucking negative in and of itself.
There's never too much positive reinforcement, but you always have to have it be real where there is consequences, because there's
Right.
always consequences
Yeah.
to your actions. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want in this world. You
Okay.
can do whatever the fuck you want in
Yeah.
this world. You can go next door. You can murder your neighbor. You can do that. You can.
I mean, okay. we
However,
get the
there's
fu-
consequences to
Yeah.
that. There's consequences to every action, but you need
Right.
to know that you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
right.
And honestly, you're right though. Like, it's not. Maybe I phrased that wrong. Like, we don't need as much positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement is great,
Right.
but at the same time, like, you need to show consequence.
No, there should actually, if you don't do your fucking job, no matter who you are, I mean, you should not have that job.
right.
And if losing that job teaches you a lesson, like everything I've learned in my life has come from fucking shitty experiences.
Exactly.
Comes from failures, comes from loss.
Honestly,
that's how you learn lessons.
That's the
how
only
you learn to
way I
get better.
do learn anything is through failure.
That's the best way to learn. Failure leads to success.
By the way, started weird, got real.
Oh my God!
Damn it!
Why'd you have to?
You
I mean, I
fucking
knew
piece
it,
of
but
shit.
then you had to be the fucking asshole to point it out.
Well,
Hey, you're a fucking asshole.
I know.
Bill Asshole. That's your new name.
So Tej,
Bill Lassholskowski.
that's not how you say it.
Well, that's how I say it from now on.
Tej, I literally was ecstatic to book you for the pod,
Yeah.
to have you tell one of the greatest stories in stand-up comedy history that not enough people have heard.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I'm gonna need you to get your phone out because we're gonna need.
I know you want me to.
Yeah,
to-
no, because I'm gonna need to read some of the text messages to people so that they can.
He
see.
wants the experience that he first had when you first
Dude,
told
when
him
I
this
first
story.
when he first read the text messages, oh my
I could
God.
have carried him away on my
He-
goddamn shoulders and I could have thrown a parade for you on that day, young man. Like, you don't even know. I was so goddamn happy for somebody else. Like that, I've never even been that happy for myself.
So what happened was there's this guy, his name's Jerry, and he booked a show at this place called Shady Park in Tempe. So I did a show, and it's kind of like a tough room. Like, it's loud. You have to really get the attention of the
Yeah.
audience.
It's a young crowd.
Yeah. So I went up. I was doing.
ASU kids drunk as shit.
Yeah, I went up. I was doing okay, and then I realized that there was this chick talking really loud, and so I just kept going. And I did a joke about how, men could do the littlest things and think they're gay, but women will make all the excuses in the world and be like, well, I just want to know what it tastes like before I just want to experiment. And I want to see what it tastes like before I turn gay. And then this chick goes, I'd rather suck a dick. And so I went,
Okay.
you can show me after the show. And so we went back and forth. Every time she would say something, I would have something to say just automatically. And
Right.
it was so nonchalant, kind of. Like it looked like I wasn't even trying.
He was in the moment.
Yeah, I was in the moment.
Yeah.
And then, so then later she gave me her number, and it was like, I'm gonna fucking suck your really good.
All right, so open your phone back up for me here. And by the way, you need to get better at telling this story.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, I didn't.
So essentially, Justin caught a heckler.
No, he just told us.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you don't have to recap it. He just told us
All
what
right,
happened.
so here is the ensuing text message conversation.
Is that the next part, Justin? Or are you just gonna let him take over your story like this?
I mean, he had my phone. It's not like.
do.
I mean, she ended up sucking my dick at her salon.
at her salon.
Yeah, she's a cosmetologist, and
They
she was
always
like,
are,
and she
Justin.
was like, hey, come to my salon. She gave me a full body massage while I was naked, and then after she just blew me.
That's amazing.
Justin got his first happy ending
That's amazing.
for free
For fucking yeah.
from a girl that heckled him at a comedy show.
That's hysterical.
That is fucking master level unlock of dealing with a heckler. Like, Jesus, your Xbox.
Talking
probably,
about
like,
turn them to
lit
your
up.
side.
Jeez.
All right, and then this is
So
the comment.
So here's hey, it's Justin, the comic from last night. You free tonight? Hey, I was hoping I didn't piss you off with my mouthiness. I'm free actually. I work till 8, but free after that. What note? You actually helped out. Talking to you during my set made it better. I'm busy till 9, so that's perfect. Oh, good. Besides, I can take it. Devil pink emoji.
Oh, devil pink emoji. We all know what that means. I have no fucking idea what that means.
What side of town you on? I could tell you handled it good though. Like already getting into some fucking.
That doesn't mean you handled it good though.
Talking about handling things.
Oh, Jesus.
And then he says Mesa, and then she says Northwest Side, which makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense that this is a gal giving out blowjobs to dudes that crush them at comedy shows. Let me see if there's anything going on in Tempe, unless you have a spot you like to eat. And she goes, of course, cock is my favorite thing to put in my mouth. But I'm not picky when it comes to food.
Amazing.
So then, how about Yogi's Grill, and then you can swallow my dick after. That is Tietjen. That's Tietjen. Tietjen comes at her, and then you can swallow my dick after. Her response, no time. There's no time signature there. Deal! Exclamation point. Does that mean you're paying for food? This is a 20th century woman, everybody. I can. Would you rather just get full off my dick?
Oh my God. You're such a deviant. I love it.
Well, do you actually want to hang out or just get off? There's no wrong answer. Just looking for honesty. I mean, good for her. Good for her. I'm cool with meeting for a drink, then taking that cock down my throat.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a champ she is, too.
Yeah. She.
Wait. I think you're cute, and you yeah. I think you're cute, and you deserve to experience an amazing blowy.
Wow. How sweet.
Tietjen's response is...
Why don't you just read us the response and let us form our own opinions, Bill? Jesus Christ.
All right, I'll eat beforehand.
It's amazing.
Wait, so were you just talking about the place to meet so you can suck my dick in my car?
I didn't know what you meant.
I'm fine with whatever. I just want to be on the same page.
Because like she said, I'm gonna see what's going on in Tempe. I thought she meant food, but then I was like, oh, does she like just want to park and suck my dick? Like, what did she mean there?
So she comes back. Haha, I'm fine with whatever too. I just didn't want you to think you needed to take me on some quotes date to get some. So where are we meeting? Teaching comes back. I gotta head home for a bit so I can either meet you there or we can meet somewhere else. That's just dumb.
I think.
Or I can come to your place. She sends him the address. And then that's it. That's the best parts of it.
And then you got your dick sucked.
And then he got his dick sucked after getting a massage.
After you got a full body
my
massage.
God.
Full body massage.
Yeah, it was fucking.
Would
Dude,
you?
it was like there's a devil inside of me, and she was the exorcist. And she was just,
Honestly, like I've talked with numerous people about these text messages, and we have concluded that and by numerous people I mean our illustrious producer Brian, never sent something like that even to women we are dating. Like
Something what like
oh no, I
like
can
just you're gonna take this
yeah.
you just want to swallow this cock.
No, I can get really like that.
Yeah.
So
I want to take Tietjen to like Thailand or like somewhere with like a red light district, and just just watch what happens. Just maybe video.
He doesn't
you
have
know?
to go to somewhere where there's a red light district. He fucking can turn hecklers into sucking his dick.
I mean,
Yeah.
true.
she was gonna heckle. Oh, I ran into her on Thursday.
Yeah.
And she was like, "I thought about heckling you," but I told her not to. But
Yeah. Would you say that's your
Wait.
greatest accomplishment in comedy so far?
yeah, I think so. Like one, not greatest, but one of them.
That's greatest. That's better than raising $2,000 for Special Olympics. I'm
Fuck.
sorry.
I mean that's
fuck,
pretty cool,
The
but
$2,000 blowjob. Okay.
Yeah, those kids, you know, they're cool and all, but that was for you, man, and good for you.
Oh, yeah. That.
So on
she was gonna come. I wish she came.
On Thursday,
she was gonna come here.
No, to the Special
Oh.
Olympics thing.
Be like, she's come on the podcast. That'd be
dude,
badass.
so she on Thursday when you saw her, what happened?
She sucked my dick again.
Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah.
I love it, and
This girl is fucking
What is-
fantastic.
Dude, she's a
champ.
cool chick. I like her.
what a champ. He's in love.
She.
Don't fall
she's
in
like
love with this girl,
a
Justin.
free-spirited chick.
Do not fall in love with
No,
this
I don't.
girl. She's crazy.
I mean,
She's crazy, Justin. I read those text messages. She's crazy.
Crazy awesome.
crazy about my dick.
Yo!
But
Anyway.
yeah, no, she's cool. I like her.
Yeah, I like her too. I've never even met her. She's great. She's one of my favorite people.
What a fantastic person.
Yeah, she's just like, I just love dick. Like I just fucking love it.
Hallelujah. Holla fucking Luya.
You know what? We
You know
need
what?
more-
More people, more women.
more people.
More women.
You're right.
More women.
Because gay
Because
dudes
quite a
are
few
very
dudes,
vocal about their
They're
dick
always
love.
telling me.
Yeah.
Well, I talked to her, like, yeah, we should have more women. And I hate that because I think society kind of forces women to think, like, hey, if you like sex, you're a fucking slut.
It is still
And
that way,
I hate
right?
that.
But hey, guess what? I'm a slut.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm okay with it. Like, I'm okay with. I love sluts. Sluts are fantastic.
Honestly,
sluts are
if
some of my
if
favorite
it
people in the
weren't-
world.
If it weren't for women with loose morals, I would have never been laid in my life ever. Like those are just the chicks I like. Like give me
Yeah,
a
that's true.
slutty trashy chick. That's what they're just my people.
I love
the
them all.
thing I want to hear is like a good chick say, I like sucking dick. Like
That would be
I've
nice.
never, you know, like a quiet,
say it.
you know, like a
They say
quiet
it,
shy
Justin.
chick. Like I wanted to be like, oh, I love sucking dick. I want to hear that, but I've never run into a quiet chick that's
You
been
need
like,
to hang out in like rural middle America. Talk to like daughters of clergy, like not clergy, but like ministers' daughters.
You know,
That's clergy.
What?
Clergy. When you say clergy, it's more like Catholicism, and they don't have anybody.
You know, I live
know.
in a Mormon neighborhood and I haven't run into any of
Mormons
those
are
chicks.
different. That's
Are
not-
they?
Mormons fuck a lot.
Yeah, but only like other Mormons, right?
Right, but when they're married.
Yeah.
That's why they get married so young.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
And
I
that's
hate
why they
that
pump
so
out 50
much.
kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they have to fuck.
Yep. Yeah,
But
keep
they
the
just have
Mormon
to
line
fuck each
going.
other.
But no, I'm talking about like
Amish?
Lutheran ministers can have wives and families and everything. Like like these big Protestant churches.
Yeah.
So, like all their kids are like raised up in that respect, or teachers' kids. Teachers' kids are another good one. Hoes, yeah, big hoes.
But the show that I met her at,
Yeah.
the one where the first time, That was one of the best sets I've ever had.
Really?
Like I changed. I was told by Cohen, he was a headliner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, I could sense that you changed the energy of the whole show. Like there's no way I was gonna match up to what you did.
Yeah. You turned
that,
it.
Yeah. So
Honestly,
that was pretty
that's
cool.
like,
Coming from him.
that's the coolest feeling in a show is like that if you have that opportunity and then you actually do it to
Yeah.
change the energy in a room. Like, fuck, that's so powerful.
Yeah.
Ultimate power.
Or,
ultimate, but
or
it
like
really is.
when people aren't doing that great
Yeah.
and the audience is like on the edge, but then you go up and you like loosen them up, and like you could tell like, okay, they were at a level 2, now they're at a level 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like that's a good feeling, being like, yeah, I fucking
I
did.
pulled this room up. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It's honestly when I'm like pulling a room up is a great feeling, but even better is like going up after someone's just slayed and then riding their wave. And
Oh yeah, and
just that's a really fun one.
That's all fun and great, but have you ever killed an entire room?
Yeah.
That's the best.
Actually, my favorite feeling on stage, and honestly, this is shout out to Jonathan Gregory, the master of doing this. My favorite thing to do is to have them like me, lose them on purpose, like say something that I know will fucking turn the entire room off on purpose, and then pull them back just because I'm bored. Like, if you can do that in a set, then fuck, you really know what you really know how to interact with a room
are you
full of
saying
people
you
like
did that?
I've done it once.
Nice. Where'd you
in
do that?
5 years. Fucking High Side.
Nice.
Like I was mad at Brian Ritchie, and it was when he was still running that room, and
Yeah.
he's just you know what, I don't give a fuck Brian Ritchie.
So violent.
I don't give a fuck. Anyway, torpedo my life right now. And I saw him walk in, and I just instantly started doing this joke about why school shootings aren't as bad as people think they are.
Okay.
And I'm listing out schools used to be not as fireproof as they are. Like a lot of kids died in fires, and then they had shit in them like asbestos, and a lot of kids have lung cancer now because they were in schools with asbestos. And just started going down this litany. So school shootings, that's not maybe a bad way to die. I would rather get shot than have COPD and cough myself bloody to death. And so I hit that,
It's
and
mesothelioma, Bill.
mesothelioma.
It's not COPD.
And they didn't like that.
No, it literally
Shocking.
I knew exactly. It just
Shocker.
it was I just polarized the crowd. And then I hit this story, and then I was just to have fun, told this story about a meth head I used to fuck, and it's a fun little story about this chick who would get me to leave my dick in her ass after.
Oh, yeah, okay. I know- yeah, I
the
know.
chick who pooped me out.
Yeah.
Her. Yeah, and so I did that story, and it pulled him back up. And that was the one time where I remember purposefully ruining a crowd and then pulling him back just because I wanted to.
I did that. I don't think I've done that. I've done something like it, but
I've seen you pull something out of your ass that's a hard topic, and then pull people back up when it didn't work. For sure. I've definitely seen you do that. You have that ability. I've seen you have rough middles and then finish a set
Good,
so strong.
yeah. I had one of those at House of Comedy. I did the contest, and they weren't. Everyone was there to support someone,
Yeah.
and so I went up there and I was like, "Hey, who's here to support everyone?" And everyone clapped, and I was like, "You guys fucking suck at laughing. You're not laughing as much as you should."
Yeah.
And it was going it should have stopped at a certain point, but I kept digging, and then I just dug a hole, and I got out a little bit, but I mean, I didn't move on, but
That's been my style ever since I started comedy. Dig a hole and see if you can get out.
yeah.
It's
yeah,
very rare that you get
I
out.
believe it.
You don't make it out.
I got a
much.
couple ladders to get out. I got a couple ladders. I'm a man of many tools.
I like how you guys like to torture people who come to laugh. It's a real
Dude,
fun
that's-
way of doing
I'm
stand-up
sorry that we're
comedy.
sadists.
That's the best.
Honestly, though, like
I'm sorry that I just want to entertain people and make
I
sure they
think-
have a
I
good
think,
time. You guys just want to fucking ruin their lives.
no, it's not. It's not a ruin your life type of thing. It's more of like a, like I want to challenge myself type of thing.
Mm-hmm. No,
when that
of course
happens.
it is. Of course it is.
I
it is.
honestly, I'm not right. I'm not there right now. Like I'm not in the space where I'm bored with my material. So I'm
It's
trying.
like
to
I'm
do
gonna
shit
show
like that.
these. I'm gonna show these assholes how dumb
No,
they are
I've-
by coming to see
I've-
me do stand-up
No,
comedy.
I'm
They
not
thought they were
saying
gonna have a
that.
good
I'm
time.
not saying that.
I'm gonna fucking.
People of the world, I am not saying that. But sometimes, you just got to throw a dark one at you. You just gotta have a dark one.
You know.
Salute.
I just did Comic-Con. Have you guys done Comic-Con?
No, because
No.
Steve Merrick's a bitch, and
Will you stop saying horrible things about people all the time?
I love Steve. I do
Can
love
you-
Steve. He's a good guy, but
Can
he's
you
also a
just
bitch.
hug yourself? Hug yourself.
I've been doing these affirmations,
Yep.
and I'm
dude,
just ready to put my hate out at everything.
You know what? You know what
Not
I
at me,
figured
of
out
course.
about affirmations
Huh.
is when I was a kid, people would tell me that I looked good,
Yeah.
and like everyone else, I couldn't like take a compliment. But I wanted to give them like a witty like response, something they weren't expecting, something that would make them laugh. So whenever they said you look good, I'd be like, I know. And I just realized that like the whole time I've been saying that is like a positive affirmation for myself as I look good.
That
Yeah.
you look.
Yeah, that I know. And then it went from I know to I look good every day. Or you look good in that shirt. I look good in every shirt.
Yeah.
I like your haircut. My haircut is always fucking bomb. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know, and it's just got so I don't know. You just started talking about affirmations.
That's
Yeah, no.
beautiful, though. I wish
Yeah.
I could do that. I'm not that person. Like
You
people
can do
give,
that.
People give me a compliment, and I'm just like, go fuck yourself.
First of all,
Like,
no one-
How dare you?
First of
First
all,
off-
no one's
first off-
complimenting
Look at me.
you.
First off, what compliment? I can't.
No one's complimenting you, Bill. That's what really
Fair
is the
enough.
problem.
You look like a
Fair
gnome.
enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Fair enough. Actually, I get beard compliments. Everyone's like,
Do you?
Yeah, I'll comb my beard, and like
I don't know why you would
normally-
get beard compliments.
I do.
That's the weirdest goddamn thing I've ever heard.
Hill gave me a beard compliment yesterday.
Well, she's a,
Dude, I saw
she's
him
a
at the
sweet
lounge.
person.
Go fuck yourself.
Dude, you look like a Squidbilly character.
Thanks. That's actually what
That
I'm
is
going for.
that is really the
That's
most
like
accurate description of Bill I have ever heard in my life. A fucking Squidbilly character.
I'm gonna start using that, by the way, on stage. I'm right after the Travelocity Gnome joke. I'm basically just a Squidbillies character.
Dude, it's good.
It'll murder.
Yeah.
It'll only murder in like rooms that have 23 to 35. Nothing older. 'Cause
No.
everybody will be like, "What the fuck is a Squidbilly?"
Yeah, that's true.
You know, the
That's
old
very.
people.
Yeah. Oh.
Goddamn old
Dude,
people.
old people, every time I see like all the handy spots taken, I'm like, fucking old people taking up all your spots. Pieces of shit.
They
God
shouldn't be
damn
allowed.
it.
They shouldn't be allowed to drive anymore.
Or like fat people. Like people.
What's wrong with fat people?
No, I'm saying people that eat themselves.
He has a disability he can't control.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can fucking stop eating. All right.
What if I don't
I'm
want
just
to?
saying.
I don't have to
Do you
stop
ever-
eating.
do you ever
Guys, I'm
watch,
attacking you guys a lot, and I don't like
You
that.
came on here. You came on here
I like
very
it.
violent,
I love it, actually.
which is fine.
You
I
have
mean,
been the most attack-orientated guest that Meat Sweats
he
may
likes
have
it.
ever had.
He likes it mostly because you started out attacking me.
That's exactly
And
why.
usually, what happens
Big fan.
is I attack Bill and convince whoever is all else on the podcast to also
attack Bill?
Yeah. And you just came out after me
Guns
out of the gates,
blazing.
and he
Love it.
was thrilled by it. And you know what? I
Well,
like to
dude-
I like to see a smile on his chubby face every now and then. So
The worst thing that gets on my nerves is handies that can't park. That's my bit. Oh my
Love it
god.
I mean, I feel like
It's the worst.
I feel like most of them
anybody
can't
else saying
park.
handies this much on our podcast, I might be a little offended, but since it's Tej, I'm gonna let it
I
go.
feel like that's why the parking spots are so big, is because none of them can
yeah.
park.
No, it's because, dude, we have twice the space.
Listen,
Fucking
you
learn
ever
how to park.
try to park an 18-passenger van. Okay,
No, I
that's what you transport massive amounts of handies in. And wait, I can't say that word.
You can't say
I
handies,
can't
Bill.
say handies.
You insensitive prick.
But at least we know that when they can't park correctly, at least we know they're handicapped, right? They're a true handy.
Yeah.
They're real as fuck.
They're,
That's what you should get. You should get a sticker that's just an RF, and you should just start slapping it on people's cars when they're parked fucked up in a handicap spot.
Why
like
RF?
next to you? Real as fuck.
Man, I feel like you could get a better sticker than that.
No, just an RF. And
Nobody else is gonna know what the fuck that means, Bill.
Listen,
it's
you're
a
not
fucking
listening to the marketing strategy.
an
Matt.
inside joke for 3 fucking people.
you want to know that I hate the
No,
sticker
here's
that I
what
hate
you
the
do.
most?
Then he takes a picture of the handy car parked all fucked up with the RF sticker on it. He goes #real as fuck handy, and he posts it on Instagram. Boom! It's a goddamn movement.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's not. You made a post on Instagram lately? It takes like 10 minutes.
I mean, you could just
Not even.
Wait,
It takes
what?
a minute.
It takes 10 seconds
Takes
to
10
make
seconds.
a post
There,
on
see?
Instagram.
You could just make
I don't
a
know how
bumper.
to tell time.
You could just make a bumper sticker that actually says the message that you want to spread, instead of making people go on a fucking scavenger hunt to get.
You
there.
know
But hey,
the thing, the
But then
logo,
it's not meta.
the logo that
You
I
gotta
hate
be
the most.
meta.
There's a logo at Tempe Tavern of someone in like the handicap logo, but the wheel is a heart.
aw.
I don't like that.
Do you like? Okay. How do you feel? How do you feel
Because
about?
that's someone being like, hey, I'm gonna do something that makes me feel better, and make a fucking sticker that makes me seem like the good guy,
Yeah.
and we care about. But actually, I thought about this lately. Is by making handicapped people feel like they're normal, you can make them feel. You can like put them down
Well, yeah.
because you're lowering your standards to meet their. You're lowering your expectations to be level with them.
Right.
When yet is what you're doing is you're belittling them. You know,
Okay.
like
Question: how do you feel about the handicap logo where the guy in the wheelchair's going
I
so
fucking
fast?
hate that shit. The only way we're gonna look like that is if we're going downhill.
Yeah.
Or we have an electric
Didn't you ever see
wheelchair.
Murder Ball? Didn't you ever see that movie with
Yeah.
all the guys in the wheelchairs?
Yeah, okay. I
beating
mean,
the
they
shit
could-
out of
okay,
each
so they
other?
could kick
Those
my
were
ass.
bad motherfuckers.
They
They were
were-
on a lot of drugs, though. I mean, I don't know if you realize that part of it.
I feel like
but-
if you're in a wheelchair, you're just always on a lot of drugs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is that true?
That's why I wanted to.
I don't fucking know,
It'd be
but
nice, dude.
one
Like,
of these days,
Think about it.
one of these days, one of those guys is gonna like knock on my door and kick my ass
Which
for
one?
saying the shit that I say. I don't know.
Just any.
One of them,
Just
the
any-
main guy,
Just any.
the captain.
The guy that was on the wheelchair guy that was on Jackass.
The guy that
they-
loves
they
eating
shoot-
pussy.
That they
The
shot.
guy who loves to eat pussy.
I just remember that there was a guy on there that was like, "Yeah, we love to eat pussy," because
Well, I
all
mean, if
women
your
have
dick
to
doesn't
do
work,
is just
then,
stand there.
I mean,
That is true.
I didn't realize that. Yeah.
Well, no, it still works.
depends.
Well, haven't you heard Jim Jeffries talk about his friend?
Depends.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, that's true. It depends.
Depends. Like, if depends on like why you're in a wheelchair and like if you're paraplegic, like or like if you're in an accident, like if you lose.
I love when you start spitting out medical facts like you're a fucking doctor.
I am a
It's my
doctor.
fucking
am
favorite
a
thing.
doctor.
You know
Come on,
you know
I'm a-
who's actually a doctor on this podcast?
Who?
I am. I'm a doctor of law. So suck a dick.
Yeah, well,
Are you?
at least I'm
Yeah.
doing stuff with my doctor.
Doesn't your shit run out of like? Doesn't it have an expiration date?
No,
I'm not a licensed
he's
attorney.
not a licensed attorney.
I have
He
a
can't give
Juris
you
Doctor.
legal
Yeah,
advice.
well, get the fuck out of here. You're not licensed, so.
Yeah, I'm a doctor of law. So
Yeah,
suck
I
a
know.
dick.
I know.
Yeah, he has a doctor. He
They
has-
call me Doctor Law.
Nobody
Okay.
calls you that.
That's my theme song.
Nobody calls
We're gonna have a new segment on the podcast.
Dr.
It's
Law.
called Doctor Law. And
I would-
it's gonna start out with
honestly-
me going, "They call me Doctor Law."
Can you then like tell us about like tax stuff?
No,
things like that.
Because I can't give out legal advice because I'm not a
It's
licensed
not even legal
attorney.
advice. Just
I
you know.
cannot in any way or any shape or form represent myself as an attorney.
You're not an attorney. You're a man who's read a lot of books.
I have read a lot of books.
That's true.
He's a
And you know
book-reading
what?
Man.
Have you read a lot of books?
I've read a lot of books, and I've not read a lot of books.
Oh.
There's a lot of books I was supposed to read that didn't.
Oh, did you Snopes it?
No, like fucking, there were so many of my law books that I never read.
No.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
it's so easy to
got
figure
through
out.
college.
It's so easy to figure out the pattern of what the teachers want.
Yeah.
And then you just figure it out, and then you just go find all that information,
But-
and you just pull all that information out, and then that's.
Did you learn that from your cult?
I learned that from just life. That's the way. I've always been a little bit like ADD, where my fucking brain wanders. So
Oh.
I have to like. I don't know. I can read books that I want to read. Like I can read like a sci-fi or fantasy book like in a day, but like a textbook, I'll fall asleep within 3 paragraphs.
Yeah, I have to like read books over and over to understand
Yeah.
what.
I've always been that similar though. Like, I'll find the easiest road that gets me what
Oh yeah.
I need.
I find the most efficient way
Yeah.
to do every single thing that I do.
And honestly,
Oh,
And it might take me a little bit longer to just sit there doing absolutely nothing to think about what the fuck is going to be the easiest way to do it, but I'll still go and do it the easiest way
Yeah,
possible.
well, I
Why
mean,
not?
yeah. Yeah, Bill Gates was like, I'd rather hire a lazy person over like a, I don't know, like a more, because a lazy person will find a way to do something the easiest way.
Not always, but
Well,
there's
yeah,
there's some
I fucked up that quote.
Right.
I'm sure I did.
but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
There's some people who are just real lazy pieces of shit and they'll never do anything.
Well, yeah.
But there's some people who have they have brains that just work in a different way. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like,
well, it's like
the
you
ADD
have,
shit.
You have all these flows and things to like work. I always liken a lot of shit to working in a car, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's a finite way to do
course.
shit, and a lot of times there's a workflow for it.
uh-huh.
And then you have a mind like yours that comes in and looks at the workflow and is like, well, this fucking procedure's dumb. This one's irrelevant. And why would I ever do that?
Right.
And so then you streamline. And I think that's what he's getting at in the
Yeah.
point in the Bill Gates thing is like, there's people that are going to look at something linearly and just follow the fucking path. And then there's people that are going to find a new way. And that's why you're a Juris Doctorate.
And it also-
I only have a fucking automotive technologies degree.
It also depends on the consequences, though.
You ever feel like a fucking huge lazy piece of shit, but
All the
then
time.
you're like, but then people come up to you and you're like, oh, like you do comedy and it's like one of the scariest things to do.
See,
But yeah, you still feel like a lazy fucking asshole. But yeah, doing comedy is like when other people think about it, it's kind of fucking hard,
Right.
right? But you still feel lazy as shit.
and I think like that's because we see the work ethic, and you see the work ethic of people that are like really getting it. Like I see the work ethic of my peers, and that's why I feel like a lazy piece of shit because I see them doing stuff, and I'm like, damn, like I really want to be doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I need
But
to get
not
to work.
everybody is using that time in the most efficient way.
No.
So it's like I have limited time between all
Oh,
the
fuck
other
yeah,
things
like-
that I have going on. So when I do shit, I have to figure out the most efficient way to do shit. Because I can't, sometimes I'm willing to go spend 3 hours waiting to get on an open mic, but sometimes I just don't have 3 hours to spend.
Yeah.
Make sure when you shit to put your knees up to your face.
Does that really
That's
quickens?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
quickens. Okay,
Thank you.
just
Yeah.
try and
Do you
make
have a
it
squatty
easy to
potty?
do your shit. No, I don't.
You don't have a squatty. Why are you shaming him for not having a squatty
I mean,
potty when
he's
you don't
sitting
even
here
have a
telling
squatty
people
potty?
to shit like you have a squatty potty, and he doesn't have a squatty potty.
Well, he just want to make.
I
he
have a
wants to make
bidet.
sure-
I tell people to use a bidet.
He wants to make sure that I'm shitting efficiently because I was just talking about
Actually,
shitting
I don't have a
efficiently.
bidet anymore because I'm in the other bathroom now, and I'm gonna say my asshole suffering.
Why are you gonna save your
What?
asshole suffering?
It is no. I'm gonna say, not save.
Your asshole is
Oh,
suffering.
your
is.
asshole.
It is,
Dude,
yeah. Once you go bidet, you don't go back.
Yeah, once you use wipes, I'm sure bidet is whatever. But like going from wipes to just regular paper, toilet paper, it's fucking. Oh my god, it's the worst.
Dude, honestly, and then imagine taking like pure, clean water and just dousing your asshole with it, and then just a nice drying pad off. That's it. You're done. Like, then take that away. Now you got to go back to wiping.
Oh my god.
Like, come on. I don't want to. Like, there's poop there. I'm gonna put my hand there. We're very unevolved as Americans. I'm just saying.
How are we uninvolved?
Because, like, in Europe, there's fucking bidets everywhere.
Yeah,
You know what?
Teslas are everywhere. And yet over here, people fucking hate Teslas.
Who hates
That blows my
Teslas?
mind.
Who hates Teslas?
There are people out there that like, all about like American gas and all that shit.
I'm not
And they
about
fucking hate
American
Teslas.
gas or anything, but I'm not a big fan.
There's an article that came out and it was like, does a Tesla really save you money? Are you fucking retarded? Of course it's going to save you money. You don't buy gas. You don't,
Where was this article?
it was somewhere on the fucking internet.
Click
Of
on it.
course
Because everything on the internet
4chan.
is true.
It was on 4chan.
God.
Yeah.
Article on.
I know it's a BS. See, this is the stuff that I get angry about, which I shouldn't get angry about.
Because you don't know enough about it.
Well, you don't need to know enough. You should just know you don't pay for gas. Therefore, you save a bunch of fucking money on gas.
You pay for electricity.
Pay for electricity, and what's
and you
the
pay,
what's the
you
what's
pay
the
for
carbon
a more expensive car.
What's the carbon footprint of actually making a
No.
Tesla?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, you better figure that the fuck out before you start talking shit.
To me, it's just like you don't have to know the details.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
No, you
You do
don't.
have to know the details.
That's where
because
Satan is.
The
Okay,
devil
here,
is
I'll
in
get-
That's
I'll
where
get-
Satan lives.
Someone,
There.
someone. Okay, so let me ask you. Do you have to know the details about this? Someone tried to explain to me the difference between trash and garbage. So what details do I need to fucking know to know that there's no difference between the two?
Who was trying to?
Who's this person?
Who is this idiot?
It's
They
my-
need to be shamed.
No,
Who was
It's
it?
my grandpa's girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
dumb. She's real dumb.
Your grandpa,
She's
your
just shut
grandpa
the
loves
fuck up.
bimbos. That's what's going on. Pop
I
pop,
mean-
pop loves the bimbo life.
He's just trying to get that dick sucked.
Listen, it's
He's-
a
he's-
Tietjen family tradition.
It's the way of the teach.
I was just so.
That's your mom's dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's not even the way of the teach. That's the way of the. I don't even know his mom. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
either.
fine. He's honestly Tietjen's grandfather is one of my favorite human beings ever. Like
I don't even.
because going into his house is like walking in a museum for one.
Yeah, I know it is.
And he can tell you about everything in it.
Yeah.
In great detail.
Yeah.
Like I would love to be an old man like that. And he just fucking gets around. He's got his Cadillac Escalade and he's got a brand new Cadillac Escalade almost.
No,
And-
dude, that thing's old.
all
It's
right,
old
wow.
as
He's
shit.
got an Escalade, and then he's got an old. And when I say old, I mean like 87 Buick.
Yeah.
He sold that.
Did he?
Yeah, to his
He got
brother.
rid of the Buick
To his brother.
to his brother.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Honestly, though, that was the best condition Buick I've ever seen.
Yeah, dude, I felt like just going slow as shit in that car. Just going as slow as I can be in that car. I just felt really old. Driving really slow. It was the best. It was so fun.
Seems like a pretty old place.
Oh, it's
Inside in a Buick.
He's got carpet in the garages.
Yeah, we changed it. We turned that into a man cave.
The garage is a man cave.
Yeah.
Nice.
So cars aren't allowed in there.
That's
I don't know
that's a
if I
good
like
rule.
that, but not a fan.
That cars not allowed in the garage.
Cars should be allowed in the garage. That's where they live.
Cars should go in the
My,
garage unless you
my
decide to
grandma-
have something else.
My grandma used to collect like Barbies and porcelain dolls.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
So we had a doll room. Well, I'm trying to get rid of. I actually just texted Raymond Howard today because he's into Barbies and shit. So
You're
it's
selling Raymond Howard Barbies?
yeah.
Ray Howard, if you're listening, fucking stop. Okay.
Why does he have to stop? Stop trying to ruin this man's fucking fun. He's
Ray-
happy. Leave him
Ray-
alone. Let him be
Raymond.
happy.
buy like a muscle car or something? Let's work on that. Stop at the Barbie ship.
Let him play with fucking
I don't
Barbies.
like
He
how you're
loves it.
sticking up for people.
Why?
What is this?
I want everyone to be happy and succeed, and it's possible.
Oh
for
my
you all to
God,
be
you're the
happy.
worst.
And why am I the worst?
You're the worst.
Because I don't want to see everybody fucking miserable all the time.
in the true words of Brian McKnight and Caddyshack,
Yeah.
the world needs ditch diggers too, Matt.
Some people are very happy to dig ditches. I'm not saying
if that's
everyone.
your
I'm
truth,
not
if
not
that's your
saying
truth.
everyone has to be a millionaire, and not everybody wants to be a millionaire.
I mean,
Some people.
fuck
Some
off.
people.
Go ask anybody if they want to be a millionaire.
That's not true. It's
Go
not
ask
true at all.
anybody. All right.
Not true at all.
All right, we have there's 2 people in this kitchen right now, no less than. Do either
You're
of you,
taking. You're.
either
This is
of
a
you want to be a
fucking.
millionaire?
Oh, you're gonna take a poll of 4 fucking people? That's real.
Okay, I'm gonna keep
scientific.
doing this, and I'm
Jesus
gonna report
Christ.
back with like a Gallup poll for you.
A
And
what?
A Gallup poll. That's the.
You know why it's called a Gallup poll? Because the company
guy-
Gallup does the fucking polls. So call them and have
Wasn't
them
it
do
a guy? It was a guy.
Anyways, Bill.
All right,
Listen.
everybody. This has
That's-
been Meat Sweats.
Not everybody
I
needs a
feel
fucking
like I
million
made
dollars.
fun of his law thing.
What'd you make fun
He's
of?
upset.
You made fun of everything. I don't
Yeah,
give a
and
shit.
then you don't. Now you don't like me because made fun of your law.
Why would I not like you?
I don't know. You seem
I
in a
love
pissed
you.
off
You're
mood.
adorable. I'm not
But
pissed
you
off.
seem in a pissed off mood.
I'm not pissed off at all.
Like,
I
you
just
seem
want you guys
He just knows
to.
it's been an hour.
You just want everyone to get along.
No, yeah. Oh, I mean, that's
No,
ideal,
no,
but they don't
there's
have
no.
to.
He's
No
trying.
one needs to
he's
get along.
trying to be
I hate that how
Mr.
people
Mr.
think-
fucking good guy today.
I
Mr.
hate-
Good Guy, what? Listen, you guys started off attacking me, and so I'm just gonna spread positive vibes to you and to the rest of the
he
world.
does the exact opposite of what's going on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh
Doesn't
my
want to.
God.
Yeah, no. That's,
Listen, hey,
that's
listen.
what Matt's
You know
here
what?
for.
There's nothing but love coming from me to all of you watching and all of you in this room.
Oh my God.
All right.
Okay.
Jesus, Matt, go eat.
So
your
what's
dick.
the before we adjourn, because we're getting close to our time here. One thing is Matt has quit smoking cigarettes. So everybody, I want you to post what you think his time frame is for this.
Mark said
attempt at
he's
quitting.
buying me a pack of cigarettes tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to smoke that for about 2 days. But I really am planning on being done because I have been running again and it hurts my lungs.
So, like I said, what's the over under? Like I'm gonna throw out there 3 weeks, 3 solid weeks. Matt's not gonna smoke cigarettes, and then something will happen. I know what's gonna happen, and then he will. So that's my guess. You guys post yours in the comments. Justin Tietjen, where can people find you online?
Oh, Justin Tietjen on everything. Like, Tietjen is spelled T as in Tom, I-E, T as in Tom, Jen.
So if you couldn't understand Justin,
Fuck it. Fuck it.
I'm
Fuck
just-
it. Don't,
dude, I
don't
have-
tell him. Don't tell him.
I have it, dude. I know.
Justin Tietjen on everything. There'll be a link.
Instagram, Facebook,
We'll take
Twitter.
care. We'll link
Actually,
everything,
on
but
Twitter, it might be Captain Pound.
Nobody.
I hope it's
nobody.
Captain Pound on Twitter. It's Captain Pound in my heart. Matt Walker, I love you.
I love you.
Thank
Nothing
you,
but love for
everybody.
everybody, guys.
Nothing but
Oh
love.
my God.
Just
Nothing
deep
but
love.
love.
and
We're ending on
appreciation.
love. We're ending
I
on
love
love.
and appreciate.
We're gonna
Fucking,
Justin
I didn't
Tietjen,
agree to this shit.
And thank you.
End on love.
Thank you for coming to our wonderful podcast
Thanks for
with your
being on,
wonderful
Justin.
self. So
oh
much
my
love.
God, I had so much fun.
Take care, everybody.
Meat Sweats,